Just imagine your morning for a second. The alarm that wakes you up, it's on your phone. First thing you do, before your feet even hit the floor, is check your messages. On your commute, you're streaming a playlist. At your desk, you're on a video call with people who are literally halfway across the world. You order lunch from an app, pay a bill with a single tap, and then you wind down at night with a movie streamed right to your TV. There's this invisible thread, right, connecting every single one of those moments. Well, that's what we're going to unravel today. It's kind of like the silent partner in everything we do, isn't it? Just this constant hum in the background of our entire lives. But have you ever really stopped to think about what a day without it would actually feel like? So let me just ask you straight up. Could you do it? Could you get through one single day without any of it? No phone, no internet, no digital payments, no GPS to get you around. It's a really tough thing to even imagine, and it just goes to show you how deeply woven this stuff is into our lives. Okay, so what do we call this invisible force that's running the show? Well, it has a name, ICT. It stands for Information and Communication Technology, and honestly, it's the engine that's powering our entire digital world. But what is it, really? Well, think of ICT as the whole ecosystem. It's not just the internet, and it's not just your laptop. It's all of it, the hardware, the software, the networks, the entire massive infrastructure that lets us access and share information without even thinking about it. Let's just break down the name because it makes it super simple. Information is the what, the useful stuff you're looking for. Communication is the how, the sending and receiving of all that data. And technology is the tools, the actual phones and laptops and the internet that make it all happen. See? When you put it like that, it's pretty straightforward. And this is where it all comes together. At the very center, you've got ICT connecting all the different pieces. You've got the hardware on your desk, the software that's running on it, the security that's protecting your data, and all the apps you use every day, all of them linked together through the internet. It's like this incredibly complex dance, and it's happening billions of times every single second. So let's dive into the first big area where you see this in action, communication. I mean, if there's one thing ICT has totally revolutionized, it's how we connect with each other. Honestly, distance is almost meaningless now. We've got these super powerful communication hubs right in our pockets. We're sending instant messages on WhatsApp, hopping on video calls with Zoom, staying in touch with friends and family on social media, and of course, using email for everything else. These tools have basically just erased the space between us. Global communication is now instantaneous. And it goes way beyond just talking to each other. ICT has completely knocked down the walls of the traditional office and the classroom. The whole idea of learning and working isn't tied to one specific building anymore. Look at education. You've got e-learning platforms like Udemy and tools like Google Classroom that let people learn whenever, wherever. And then in the working world, you've got cloud services like Microsoft 365 and project tools like Trello, which mean teams can work together just as well from different countries as they could from different desks in the same office. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. This isn't just about making things more convenient. It's a massive structural shift in our society. Your physical location just isn't the barrier it used to be. And flexibility? Well, that's become absolutely essential in the modern workplace. Okay, now let's talk about the day-to-day essentials, the stuff that keeps our lives running. We're talking banking, shopping, even our health. ICT is quietly in the background managing all of it. Seriously, think about it for a second. We shop on Amazon without ever leaving the couch. We pay for coffee with just a tap of our phone using Google Pay. We can transfer money, pay our bills, and manage our entire financial lives from a banking app. These things that used to be chores are now incredibly simple and accessible, and that's all thanks to ICT. Have you ever wondered what actually happens in that split second after you hit send on a payment? It's pretty amazing. Your request zips through a secure gateway, the bank's database instantly checks your balance and makes sure the receiver is legit, you verify it with a PIN, and bam, the transfer is done. It's this super complex, highly secure process that to us feels completely effortless. And this revolution doesn't stop with your wallet. Healthcare is going through a huge digital transformation. With telemedicine, you can see a doctor right from your living room. The watch on your wrist is monitoring your health in real time. ICT is making healthcare more accessible and way more personal, and it's changing how we think about our own well-being. So when you pull back and you look at the whole big picture, it becomes really clear that ICT isn't just one part of our lives. It's the very connective tissue that's holding our entire modern reality together.
Wow, this quote from Dr. Meenakshi Sharma really puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? From digital birth records all the way to how we manage our lives online, pretty much every single stage of the human experience now has a digital footprint.
And that really brings us to a huge realization. ICT isn't something we just choose to use anymore. It's become a fundamental utility. It's just like electricity. We expect the lights to turn on when we flip a switch, and in the same way, we just expect to be connected. It's the basic infrastructure of our society now. When it comes down to it, ICT is the invisible root system of our modern worlds. It's feeding everything we do. It's shaping how we talk to each other, how we build our careers, and how we create our communities. So the next time you pick up your phone, just take a second to think about that vast, interconnected world that's working silently, right there in the palm of your hand. Makes you wonder, what part of this system is going to change our lives next?